continue. And off we go to Dynamite Dunes. Have at least 650 guests at your park at the end of year 3. Park rating of 600. Simple enough. Yeah, this one starts you off with a nice little roller coaster. Make sure. Oh yeah, this thing is very much due for an inspection. I don't panic. I need it right away. Go. Sure, I already have a handyman. And entertainer. Alright. So, let's keep this path area here as it is, like that. What do I start with? Haunted house, merry-go-round, car ride, wooden coaster, wine drink, mini. Actually, squeeze in the ups. And let's keep this area as it is because I like it. No, at the mine air track. We got haunted house bidding. There. That fits nicely. There. Half type is. And open you. What are guests actually thinking? Oh, looks too intense. I see a bunch of good values in there. So the price up. Alright. Well, let's see. Start. Let's next. Right here. Go. Get some basic rides in to start getting some guests in. Go. I'll do decorating. Alright, how much money? I got 8,000 to. And I skipped on building it. So you know what? Let's get ourselves a classic one coaster build. Can't go wrong with one coaster. Hey, go. What's a good height? Let's go with 21 meters. Every question of it has too much speed. Oh yeah, let's not have that. Oh, that's the test button. Okay. Sure. Actually, I want to. Feels like a very fitting spot to have some water. Little oasis. This thing does not have banked turns. I'd rather it does have bank turns, but doesn't quite make it. Like that instead. Water splash, S-bend, block brakes. What I want to use. Oh, that's not. But yeah, just this already has gone through half my money. Boosters are expensive. Can't really see for supports. By clicking with me. Yeah, it's just a bit of a tricky spot to actually. bit too sharp of a turn. Let's worry a bit about my money. Cockpit. Just I know where I'm connecting to. There. The full stream is still up. Oh, well. Nice little bump like that. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to probably go around for. This down needs to actually line up. Just lined up. Yes. Alright, and then brakes. And brakes. There we go. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Alright, let's give her a test. Actually, let's see how free trains tests. Okay, and it's immediately stuck because of change. Okay. I've realized that. Right, well, in that case, 2 trains it is. Let's see how this goes. And look at that. That's almost 8,000 euros spent on building this. That's what I started with. So I didn't overdo this. Alright, let's see what the test results say. Oh dear, that's a bit too intense. Oops. The lateral G's are what's doing it. Let's see, in what moment is that happening? I think it's probably this bend here. Where is the peak? Yeah, it's that bend over there. Okay. And that then very much cranks up the intensity rating. I need to smooth this out. How to do that though? Making it a less severe bend help. So that just barely missed. That's there. That connects it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hopefully this smoothed out the curve. while I wait for that, I should probably remember to also install some, because people are going to be thirsty here. Those lateral cheese. It still has not yet. It's there now. And the other side ain't doing much better either. And this section here is out at much of a dip. Needs a wider curve. I think I should be able to squeeze in. Now, I'm gonna do that later. I just actually get some. Yeah, they're gonna want ice cream. So, still. Just that there. I just have some basics covered. Guests. Alright. Yeah, my cash flow is not that good. I really need to get this thing up and running sooner rather than later. Don't have that. Just that particular curve is being such a pain because of how far down it's dipping. What I'll do instead then. Instead. Problem is this. I won't quite connect because it's down. I'd like to get this element working. Neat. Nice thing is now this gap here, so I can actually put a brake section there. There. Let's see how this does. Okay, the reason for the very high intensity rating is because across certain values, it adds a negative essentially. That dip also slows. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope. Now it's another section which is too hard. Just barely. So if I were to add a brake section here to trim things a bit. Also, there's this section here, and then there's that. Instead. Yeah, there. That smooths out the curve. And yeah, definitely after I finish this, it's time to slap down a bunch of smaller rides. I know this section's good. Section. Yeah, okay, that's good too now. Alright. I've managed to smooth out the worst parts of it. But the first one's red there. No, that's also looking good. Alright. There should now be some more encouraging test results, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. It's still very high intensity, unfortunately. But at least it's not, you know, guests should still be riding this. I'll take it. This is unfortunate. Right. A safe spark, nice. Alright, there we go. Finally open business. That took quite a bit longer than I was hoping it would, but it is what it is. And the important thing is that should also pull in a whole bunch more guests. Alright, this entire section in the back here I could just get a path over. Right, but yeah, I need to now just get some easy rides in. People here, what are they thinking? This pricing is good. What are the thoughts going here? Yeah, mainly currently that's too intense. So. Alright, let's just do this, I only have one ride. They leave any good places. Taking this path over here, it looks like a good idea. Some space to work. Oh, yeah, I do also have the ladybug coaster. Yeah, let's take a route. Where? I mean, trains are getting full up, so you know that's a really good sign. Alright. Let's actually build the right. 9. So to gap here is. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to go around. Just nice and simple. Not all of them need to be crazy, you know? need it. Quite lining up nice. And I also need to lower it down. But I'll just go like information kiosk. Good. A bit and that's not gonna work. Some terrain changes. There we go. Nice and simple. And I need another janitor. Right, because of the... Should have thought about that. It's... that's... Let's crank it down to... Cars left. I'm gonna want myself another janitor. Handyman, rather. Drop you down here. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling sick now because I put in intense ride. I should at least help fix it. I think people are coming about jumping. Yeah, not a lot of people are getting on board anymore. And probably because... Let's look at a few more work. Information. Down. Awesome. Now I guess it's gonna park map upon arriving. So this is actually a nice little corner for log. Get one of those in. That's actually a pretty small area looking at this. tweak this one. Bit more. Okay, and then bring him home. There we go. Nice little compact log flume. Oh, I'm actually pretty pleased with that one. Now, pathing for this is going to be interesting. I didn't leave a lot of room. It's a little stuck. I can't go like that. I can't go down. Uh-oh. I did stuff into here. Alright, then I'm taking a different way. Instead, I will down. Enough. Let's see that. There we go. Alright. Had to improvise that quite a bit, but that'll do. Step by step a bit. There we go. That's a nice little thing that I squeezed in there. It's really good value, you see. Alright, there we go. The 650 guests that I needed to achieve. Right? 650 guests. Park rating. Slap down more rides to keep on pulling more guests in. It would be more fun indeed to get a path at least set up so I can use this back area here. And I can put some things here. I can set up a nice little food area in these things. Let's get a path. Ferris wheel. That's gonna be quite nice actually. Having a Ferris wheel up here would be pretty neat. I need to lower the screen a bit. Let's see, where's on here? Go. That's a nice little dune path. Let's build that Ferris wheel. Have it right here. But yeah, I'm gonna lower the terrain a bit. Here. I forgot to set the change inspection time on that. Go, and I'm gonna handyman. And let's also have that. Okay. Oh. Alright, yeah, this should be more or less what I'm looking at. Yeah, there we go. Nice little dune. Ferris wheel. Oh, it looks neat. Yeah, it actually looks like this part of it. Let's test pro. It's um, how to best connect it. Yeah, because when it's sideways like that, you cannot connect side to side. Yes, yeah. I plan to have more stuff down here, so having just a lot. Yep. Okay. Yeah, here we go. No, got a nice little view path. Yes. Actually put down. I guess have a spot. Okay. Handyman over here. Actually, I'll put the food court over here. That way it'll actually alert guests over potentially to this particular corner of the map. I also just need to put rides here if I want to get guests here. Things. 20. Oh. Okay. I can take the path out. Okay. So I need to put something in this corner now that I'm over here. Preferably several things. Let's see, anything? No new rides. Round. Up to it. But this would be a nice spot for a merry-go-round. Music here. I got the exit feed right over there. That tucks things in quite nicely. There we go. And more importantly, it brings some music back to the park. Alright, well, things are starting to fill in. It's nice. How are the guests feeling? They're feeling sick. Let's have a handyman to patrol this particular area. Just to make sure at least there's always a handyman in this particular area. Spiral slide, 20 seconds. Yeah, that'll also be nice to put here. Actually put something nice. We have anything that suits the desert. How many cacti? Palm tree left to do. Add a little bit of shade. Alright. Yeah, I've got enough money. Squeeze in. Classic mini. Yeah. It's a nice spot for it. And this doesn't need to. There's a spiral slide. So we'll even make that. Yeah, very nicely. That look. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe make the last one. Paste. Ooh, that extends out. See if I can make that. Just barely not. See how it does. Problem is that curve might have too much. Jeez. Let's see. It's okay. It's a nice little coaster. There we go. Let's see how this does. So it just needs to kind of do its thing. Go. Not getting into motion. So it's that bend. Out. Fine, hopefully. Don't like that though. There I find a spot to up a bit. We want it to be able to keep going continuous. Even spacing isn't quite right for it. Just needs to be a little bit earlier. I could, but definitely like a chain here. So that needs to be like that. Nah, I'm working on building some, proper rides, so that should, but also now. Right, let's see how this performs. I need to also this way test if that section can get past it also power. Oh, 592 guests, pretty close to the park goal. Excellent. Doing good. Yourself? There we go. This did the important thing of breaking up the sections a bit. So, let's see how this goes. I'll now go past that block break. That change section, go right over it. And allow that train to go. Fortunately, that train is going to have to stop at the top of the anyway. I don't think I have any way of getting around that, so I'm going to have to see what trains I've got. So it's just like this. Alright, well, look. This is what it is. How to build the queue. There we go, that'll do. Now here's the thing, I've not actually looked at the test results yet. Hopefully those are actually good. Alright, there we go. High, medium. Well, that'll do nicely. Alright, they're open for business. Are those people thinking they don't have enough money? Okay. False apparently. No faults, head empty. Alright. Alright, may as well. Alright. No way getting about breaking that bit. Oh, now I've access to Egyptian. Oh, I have to. Oops, hang on. And. Oh. Alright. Well, there we go. Speaking of my. Sorry about that, but. There we go. And now this little corner of the park is nice and filled in. It takes a while for guests to filter over. Okay, nothing. Okay, before I forget, maintenance. Panic. And may as well hire another handyman to be over here. Go. Alright, well there we go. I'm getting pretty close to the park. Wow, the log flume is kind of full. Great. Some of them are filling. Okay, no. Thinking that it's good value. Are the guests thinking? They are feeling sick, and then they're running out of cash. Okay. Alright, well this park is starting to fill out nicely. Need to move half and thank coffee. Be right back. I'll let the park run for a bit. While. And back. And you are correct, Nick. You have indeed spotted a nice spire coat. How you doing? Yeah, this ride's already proved pretty popular. Excellent. And there we go. Alright, yeah, I need something to do. So, this cube might need to be changed. I can. Now I can actually something in this corner. guests are unfortunately running out of money. Oh well. What? My lab working. Alright. Oh, I think that's the go-kart. May. I might have the go-kart in this section. So that's... what's your name? Something over here. I have access to. What I haven't built yet. I'd like to avoid weeds. A lot of people just they can't afford it. Well, that is too expensive. So forget about that. There we go. I've hit the guest goal. And my park rating also looks very healthy. Yeah, it's 900. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, now I just gotta essentially wait out the clock. Finish the park objective. Oh wow, that's a lot of people lining up for the slide. All because it's cheap. Okay, excellent. May, so it shouldn't be too much longer until it's moving. I hope the game's not too loud over. Someone else was in here earlier and they were fine, so I guess it should be fine. There's not a lot of people want to go. Master's not getting a lot of guests. Thinking. Yeah, it's just not a lot of people in that section. The trains are still mostly full, so enough. Alright, 11th of May, so it's not gonna be much longer. Go right, I'm assuming that's the... No, it's the pirate ship. Okay. The pirate ship I can put up here then. And then find something else to... other things to prepare with the butts. Transport ride to connect this side of the park to that side. And that'd be actually nice to have a train. But I need to spend a decent amount of its time underground. This. I am rolling in a lot of cash now. Of destruction. How many? 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, this will do. Right, and then we'll just get the train. Then have it go underground here. guess the entire thing is perfect height. I'll smooth it over. There we go. That's it. So now I want to. Just have to go straight. Tell is there. I'll have it peek out a bit here and there. For a bit of variety. There's the pirate ship, excellent. So here's the thing, I need to make sure there's also... Okay, trains do fit under that. But not entirely. But... That's... Yeah, so this is kind of annoying in that it won't actually... It's a little bit, but it is... Now the footpath is in the way. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna keep going down. Up, and the footpath is still in the way. Okay, this isn't working out. In that case, I'm just gonna... So, damage here. And do it a little bit. Patch it up later. Hey there, Kasha. How you doing? Oh, that's good to hear, Blue. There. I'm just gonna change this up a bit. This. Stay on the ground a bit. Okay, nice. This is basically just gonna have to be mainly on the ground. That's just the way it is because the path I picked. Dynamite blasters. Okay. Actually not too bad. Nice. There we go. Look at that. It's a nice little bend around the coaster. Now see, this is all the height of minus that, so I do want to bring it back up. No. Well, I'm playing open RTC. RTC. Playing yeah, a fan project essentially. So goal is to indeed make sure it stays maintained. It's not gonna quite fit. Darn. Would like to get at the same height, but I am. Yeah, I'll just do it like this instead. But I'm back up against the park edge again. Yeah, fuck it. There we go. Now it fits out. Now I need to somehow get back. It's hard to tell. Tell where exactly this. I think it's. Oh, it looks like it's underneath half. Oh, it's going over. It's right, because of the S vent. That's still under half. Right, diagonals are a pain for actually getting. Instead of just. There we go. Finally. Have any good entrance spots for. I guess we're pretty underground railroad. May as well also make the entrance underground. Ground people, please. Actually, because the main goal is to get guests around the park, I want to ensure they actually used it, so it's... That's enough ones. Suspended swinging. There we go. Now I can actually see on the ground. Now the height isn't quite correct. There we go. There, they're connected. Okay. Let's go to the other side. Go. And there. Okay. Now this is open. Here, now this can vary guests from one side of the park to the other. Mainly underground, but it is what it is. Huh. There we go. That fixes some of the damage I did there. How did you get there? Okay, now can I still transport right to get guests from one side to the other. Right. Well, I've already hit the park requirements. Actually, no, I am below it again. 650 guests. So I definitely need more ride for the park. Oh, good thing I got something. So this get the boat. There. Actually, yeah, have it swing over the edge. That's neat. Go. Alright. Hey. This section of the park is getting pretty busy now, because I'm actually squeezed quite a bit into here. Handyman here, restriction this area. Just to ensure that someone here to pick up. Are your inspections going? That's it. Alright. There we go. Now I'm at the edge. Okay, good. So, I did unlock, I did get a new coaster. So that's a bit rough to get working. Suspended swinging coaster. Its problem is it doesn't have any banking turns. It's going to make avoiding the intensity penalties rough. I need to do more in this corner of the map. Very few people are coming here. What's here? Really, it's a bit of a dead end, is the thing. Well, I played one quite a bit when I was a kid. I skipped two, and I also spent quite a lot of time with Tycoon V. And honestly, hard to say. Yeah, but that's part of why I'm playing this, is to kind of just replay these, see if there's good to remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Free was very nice. I do remember spending a lot of time in free. Yeah. It's got a few issues. Both game wise and legal wise. Okay, I think I know one thing I could do to make this a bit of a less of a dead end. Let's give myself some space. I'm gonna get rid of you. You. Actually, over here. There. This way, I have more. If really? That's been resolved. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. There we go. And now I have the space to actually do something. I can start with, you know, just setting up some. No, if I want to do something here, mind feeding. Yes. Yeah, here I can do that. Here. Okay, I do need to into here. Honestly, I probably should have taken the pirate ship up there and put it over here. That's just so out of the way. Let's go over there. Yeah, this is much better. There we go. That fills this area up a little bit. Alright. I got quite a decent amount of dodge to work with, so you know what? Let's take a swing at making Suspended Swinging Coaster. Oh my. We're mainly gonna be around this dune. Could be another mainly underground ride. Tuck it into. Alright, let's see what I can come up with. Oh, that was the wrong. I can't actually see land time get to. got helixes. Let's see what I can do. Ah, there's that sound. I think 10 meters. I can't go up still. Speed. That just up it. As long as this thing doesn't get bank turns, it's gonna make it rough to avoid the intensity penalty. I'll see how this pans out. I do have a nice big amount of money cash to work with. I'm getting away myself. How does this look? Right. And the HP is so I'm gonna go there because it's gonna itself again. Like this. I have to go. Wait. That still looks okay. I actually forget what they're. Let's see. Probably not gonna make that. Looks like it will. Good. this go? That looks good. Potato rend. Yeah, because now I have a connection point to work with. And a depth. Airlift. And there we go. Has interesting track, but hey, it'll do. Some brakes to help slow it down. Okay. Oh dear. Find it, hopefully. There we go. Let's test this and see how this does. And the big thing to worry about are the lateral G's of this one. So far, so good. Yeah, that nicely. Actually, this should be fine. Okay, it has to be section. I can have two trains. Alright, very good. Alright, well, put it back into testing mode. And then meanwhile I can build. Oh dear. Oh no. Change where the exit is. Actually, they can do something neat then here. Let's. It's absolutely not something they would do in a real park, but I've actually. Oh no, it's still not quite. Very much this camera. uh, have the underground. It's a bit. Can't get that in. Because of that, I cannot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to approach it differently. And just baff over. I also need to change something. The underground view for some reason. This into Block Creek. That way, I should. It's in the time it needs to. Oh, it's actually raining. Wow, just very so limiting in terms of where I can actually build paths. I should have thought about that, but oh well, I'm committed now. And Hey there, Vixen. I'm doing alright. Roller Coaster Tycoon is going nicely as well. It's a very lovely trip down memory lane. Uh, Or, okay. I hope you're hanging in there. Oh crap, I think I just put another issue. I cannot raise or lower that. No. This, it's stuck. Okay, I was hoping I wouldn't need to actually need to resort to this, but fix something. No, I cannot purchase the land there either. Okay, no. This is just stuck. Okay, different approach. Just gonna have to shove more of this underground, I guess. That is. Oh, okay, there we go. Managed to get myself out of this hole by digging myself into one. We got the chip shop. Oh, and now I can take this and just try and link this up with the path somehow. Though this roller coaster is also very in the way. Again. I've built myself into a corner here. Ay ay ay. I see a wave down. There, I should do. Finally, I actually managed to link it up. Alright, what are the test results? Hi. Eh, it. Have to do. Oh, I'm not working on that thing anymore. Park is filling nicely. Hopefully this will pull some more people over. Oof. Question is how many people are in. Well, let's see, what are people in the park thinking? Well, people are running out of cash. I'm feeling sick. Make sure girl was great. Tiny. While building that stake, I got chairlift. What else? Oh yeah, I got the chip shop. Let's put the chip shop. Nice, right. Well, let's see, what are people thinking at the rides? Just, how can you tell by looking at it? It's mostly on the ground. Yeah, that's the spam coasters, or at least they were making. This ride is rough to build just because it doesn't have any banks. It's like the first type of hanging coaster there ever was, so it's very basic. But I've hit the guess goal. I've got the park rating for it, so in October is when this yeah, end of October year. Alright. Wow, the Ferris wheel's popular. Ah fuck, I need to remember to turn that off. That's only when I'm elements, dashboards, timers. Okay, turn it off. Okay, that's better. That reminds me, how much? I remember there is a decent amount of. Yeah, there's a lot of land you can actually buy out here in the back. Yeah, I don't buy land quite yet. Research. Another thrill ride. Hey. Hey, that's finally the go-karts. No, you can those show up eventually. Let's do a check-in, see if they're it's just answer. Make sure they don't start thinking it's too expensive. Price. Yep, I'm not paying that much to show its age. Actually, 15%. Guess we'll actually ride again. Well, I'm actually seeing people. That's actually a full train. Very nice. People feeling about this. And some people great. There's something I've not done. Sort of finances. There you go. Marketing. Vouchers for free entry to the park when the park entry opens. Fuck it. Let's start get some guests. Let's give you free rides for suspended swinging coaster. Half entry. As well. Chip shops. Oh, chip shop. Generic advertisement campaign. An advertisement campaign for a particular ride. I'll have that be the coaster. There we go. Let's get them ads out. See some junk. How am I? Expecting. Attic. Hire a few handymen. So I get better coverage. Okay. 5th of May, so it shouldn't be too much long. The researches. Yep, there they are. Yeah, the go-karts I'll be putting here. Not really spend a lot of time doing scenery. It's not. I'm not good with desert themes. Maze. Honestly, if how big this park is, I might up. Let's have one here. Okay, people are queuing again for Twist. Excellent. Love of May. Not much longer now. The guests are really 900 guests now. I don't think I'll manage to double the guest goal in 8 points. Is it May? It's not done yet. There it is. Okay. Alright, finally another throw right to work with. Yep. Right, one nice thing about our open RTCs, it adds more bends. But yeah, for now, just out. Oh boy, this is quite a knot thing to go karts into. You don't want this to be too long either. Just a quick, nothing fancy. Track. Go. Yeah, it gets a nice little. Yeah. There we go. Introduce that to apps. I mean, 10's the max. Okay. I made the station a bit. There, we should do. That's 5. Huh. Oh, I think I know what's going on. That's the weird way the carts work. We're up. Price a bit. Okay. Unfortunately, it's been out of the way, but go-karts tend to be popular, so that should be good. Okay, yeah, I should have thought about that, huh? The things underground, adding benches is a pain. Actually, add too many minutes in case. I should clean up the path a bit. 3rd of June. Starting to get near. And yeah, once it's past 10. Once this scenario is done, I'll be cool. Need some way to get more people there. Close just broken. Okay, first trace stuck closed. Thankfully not a brake failure. You never want a brake failure. Oh no, I just remembered what the next scenario would be. Next scenario is the one where people tend to, for the first time, discover the existence of brake failures. Some way to get more guests over this section. So no one laughing over stories. I build. Also, since I got the chip stand, I may assume that here. Voucher for that. They don't seek out benches like that. Anything else I can move? There goes the merry-go-round. Oh, it's not the funny breakdown. Yeah, let's put some points here. Let's know if we get some range. I think there's something wrong with the path here, because they go over, and they don't actually keep... Oh. That would explain it. Perspective messed with me. There we go. Now they can actually go there. Yeah, there we go. Now, yeah, okay, so the issue was that path wasn't set up right. How are my mechanics doing? Just in case. There we go. Now people are... How's the next research look? 1st of July, the dodgems. Nice. Yeah, that would be nice to have. I can expand the land here a bit and put the dodgems there. That would be nice. Fill out this corner. It only has one thing in there, so let's fill it up a bit. Roller Coaster Tycoon is the kind of game where sometimes it's fun to just sit back and watch the park go. But let's see. Running out of cash. It's too crowded. Yeah, okay. Okay, huh? You said you need to get more people off the paths. Idea. Let's set up a cable car that goes half that. Where the starting point. I like it to be here-ish. That's the right there. There. Yeah, that's there. Oop, wrong way. And across. Okay, no, I don't like this. So what I am going to do is... What's that? Because it actually looks like the cable is attached. Here's the dodges. Okay, LC, I need to... Purple. And bye. There we go. Yeah, this... Let's go on, actually. Yeah, we'll need to buy land for this. And... should be enough. Right, Yep. The path there is one. Here, this'll do. And make it freeze, that guests always take it. There you go. This'll pull guests and take them off the path and bring them to the other side of the park. And it'll just take guests and bring them back. Alright, the Dodgem demo next. There we are. There we go. I can't put the entrance. I can put the exit. Entrance needs. A lot of things are breaking. What? Yeah, this ride also has its own music. Alright. July. Quite yet August, but the park is very nicely indeed. Yeah, here we go. The cable car is doing what I wanted to do, where it's actually... Well, it's gonna have a bit of a queue now. Gonna lose the purpose of it. It's more guests off the path. Yeah, this park is filling in very nicely now. Here we go, and the cable car is now starting to populate. It'll soon start to soon balance out. Marketing campaigns are finishing a little faster. Or just be fixed up a bit. Hey, more for safest park in the country, which means even more guests. And yes, I actually managed to double the scenario. Oh, excellent. And there go the race cars. Yeah, I quite like how I managed to weave that all together. What I love about this game is just at some point the park just comes together. Yeah, but I've kind of run out of unique things to build. Time for some repeats. Oh, you know what? Let's put a slide here. Assuming I can actually get this the queue in. There we go. No. it. I'm gonna want to use this. There we go. Slide here. People going up the slide get a nice view of the people stepping into the ride. The dodgems are filling up nicely. Car ride. This will break me down, I think. Let's give it. Walking, keep it nice and clean. Mechanics. Let's get a few more entertainers. Besides, entertainers will help. Have one entertainer focus on this area. See, that path there is quite busy. And the cable cars are also just nice because it just keeps people off the path for a while. Let's have no minimum waiting time. So we'll try and speed up a bit. Ooh, balloons! Let's immediately slap a few of those down. Gotta get the balloons in before the scenario ends. There we go. Now each rest area has the... There we go, and the balloons are already selling. Excellent. 24th of August, 1 more month to go and the scenario is over. Pretty pleased with this. Hey, there we go. Now that I got rid of the minimum waiting time, the chairlift is going a lot faster. Now it's actually moving people. And if you want to be a jerk. Oh no, right, you can only pop balloons when they're flying up. What are you thinking? Hungry? The balloon stall's really good value, you say. Hey there, Midnight. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Oh, look at that park render. Oh, okay. So that's what that. Okay, so that's what that I button does. Okay, I don't care about that. Whatever. No, it might be a fun thing to do. Give guests unique names. Viewers, such. Hey, that's good to hear. You should have a good chilling day on your hatch day. There you go, September, last month. Doing well. Not much to note really on my end. Yeah, there's nothing really more for me. I feel I need to go down. I want to. I'm just gonna let this park right out the end now. Very good park rating. Very close to max. Yes, well. Let's go nicely spell. This car ride run just R ride 1 keeps breaking down. I think it might be time to handyman. Respecting Dynamite class for sure. I'm gonna have you just to ensure that those get covered. Like that, to ensure that he gets access to the path from the ground as well. Then for September. And geez, the chairlift is very full. It's doing exactly what I need it to do. Ghost house is, well, a ghost house. Because it's too expensive. So, now we just wait out the clock. Watch the park do its thing. (15th of September). Get it there. Anything actually research finish? 4th of October. But yeah, that'll be done after the scenario is finished. Stuff is breaking down lately. Let's crank up the inspection times, because knowing that it keeps happening now. Chairlift is good. The mini I've already got set to every 10 minutes, so that one's good. Also every 10 minutes. That one. Inspections. Dynamite blaster. Get down. Liability. Now this thing is. Also, as rides get older, their reliability just goes down. Oh, it actually says we won the race. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna give mechanics. But it's 21st September last week. Oh, guests are leaving. What is that? Running out of cash. It should help cover. it's raining. Seriously, it's gonna rain on my parade. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. I would not want to be the chairlifts when a thunderstorm is active. Oh, did I forget to do something? I did. Quick, crank it up. There we go. I thought the neat thing is I do have some rides that count as covered. But guess we'll actually ride those. Like, guess we'll actually now ride the sweep suspended coaster more often. Because it's raining out. 29th of September, almost at the end. But yeah, the issue is, yeah, a lot of people are just running out of money, and once they run out of money, they leave the park, and I don't have access to the ATM, so I can't have them get more money. Dodging me. Back here. Come on, pop already. Okay, this is one slippery balloon. Yeah. Oh, is it at the end of October? End of, okay, I still have 1 more month to go. Oops. But hey, that means there's research for this new water ride. The dinghy slide. Ah. Right, well, let's clear out some space for it. Now the only thing is actually due to how the paths are set up. Yeah, I'll just need to shorten the queue. The slide, if you're not being able to get past. There we go. Let me guess, it's too expensive? I'm not paying that much. Alright, now I have a little corner where the dinghy slide. Oh, there goes the balloon. Alright. Let's see. Dinghy slides are always so risky. But oh, the fact that it stopped there means that it's fucking Oh, okay, I just... Uh, yeah, that's... Wait, it's gonna have to go like that. Right now it doesn't quite make it. Let's... Forget what the exact requirement is for... Oh, nope. There goes the merry-go-round again. I think you always have to account for these things are going to be faster when they actually have a guest inside. No, that's gonna cause intensity issues. Hey, there we go. So it's like the second scenario, but it's like cool one, so. There we go. Another one off. But yeah, let's finish this and then I'm gonna call it. The slides away. So stuck in a corner. Okay, no, they aren't quite reaching the top there. The amount I miss clicking, I really need to start wrapping things up. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, struggling to get over. Oh dear. Alright, well the thing is the scenario's done, so I don't need to. I guess the amount of speed lost in that curve is just... I thought it... Okay, let's see how this does. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna install a chain lift. Yeah. This should be good. There you go. Alright, and that's the last ride added to the park. There, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane. I'll probably do this more often. You know, so I'm trying to mix up a bit more what I'm actually playing. Yeah, that's it for me. Night night.